Hello, Tara here. I have a pile of layouts here that I'd like to share. I'm going to break them up into a few different videos just so that each video doesn't run too long. The first batch is going to be from Hollow Tree Hobbies, is an online retailer here in Canada, actually in Ontario, and she had a little kit. It was I'll link the unboxing of that, but it was basically, what is this? Take note. It was, take note. Okay, so I used up a good chunk. I've very little, I don't have any full papers left. I threw in a couple of background papers that I thought I could use to get a few more layouts out of this, but anyway, every week they posted a challenge, and you didn't have to have the challenges done by the end of that week, but you just had to have all 4 done by the end of the month to be entered into the giveaway, a random draw, I believe. I don't think we've gotten to that yet, but here are my layouts that I did for that. So this one was just it was a grid challenge. So all of this is, it's all take note. I did, let's see, is anything fussy cut on here? No. Stickers, enamel brads, some die cuts. Now the die cuts and this enamel pieces, they weren't included in the kit, but I purchased those separately, so I just added those in. But just the 4 photos bumped up, and some some Ranger Distress Oxide, or Ranger Distress Spritz in the, oh, it's right here. Looking around for it, fossilized amber. Splattered around. So that was week 1. Week 2 was just to do a 2-pager. So I had added in some of the white Simple Stories vibe cardstock that they have, and just stretched a couple of the papers across, used a circle cutter to do a circle element. And then, so this is a 12-inch strip, but split in the middle and stretched out. I did use a sequin mix here, and the butterflies. These butterflies were all fussy cut out of one of the sheets. The sequin mix has these little happy faces. I don't know if you can see some of them here. Thought they were super cute, but anyway, that was that for, and I gutted the green paper so that I could mat all my photos. And that's that. So then the next week was, to use tags as a focus. So I've done this before, but the background is a little busy, so you can't really see it as well. But I snipped off so it's just the top of the tag, so I could save the bottom to use for something else. So I've got tags just tucked in this circular element here, and then a couple tucked in, just kind of a pocket, if you will. There's another piece of that that's off the enamel pieces, and some there, one there. I did use foam piece, a couple of foam pieces there. This tag pulls out and it has a little bit of journaling on the back, but it also kind of serves as a title. And then from the piece in behind here, I cut that out to save the cameras, and then I fussy cut a few of the cameras out and just went over them with like some alcohol markers in a pale teal, and bumped them up on foam. So there's a few here and there, just for something, just to add a little bit of interest to it. It ended up being way busier than I thought it would be, but anyway, I'm happy with how it turned out. And then the final challenge was to use black and white photos, or a photo. So, shoot, gold, or what is that? Forever, I think I already had to reprint one of these photos because I got some schmutz on it. So yeah, just strips across. This black dot here is the black dotted paper, and I just cut narrow strips to, it just makes the colors pop more, I think. And then I just did a whole bunch of clustering with die cuts. This is fussy cut out of one of the cut apart papers. That's one of the cut apart papers. I didn't care for it had some faux washi on it, didn't care for it. So this is one of the stickers to bring more blue in. I put some of these stickers down here. Yeah, nothing groundbreaking, but I'm really happy. It looks really nice with the photos. And then I just thought I had stuff laying out, so I thought I would just whip one more together. I pulled in a piece of, this is old Kaiser Craft, this blue. Our middle son, he presented his capstone project this week. He's in engineering. And so I thought kind of the design of this matting paper kind of went along with, you know, geez, I don't even know what they're called. Like the things, you know, anyway, it looks electrical is all so I did add this pocket in because I did want to, so I put foam strips around the three edges here, and then I just have this that I can write some information on it. But I went around and took pictures of like the outside of the building where they were presenting and some of the stuff that was hanging up, and then their actual project. And so this was created by like PhD students, and then they created a motor that made, this is supposed to be like an artificial heart valve, and they created the motor that made it move so that medical students can practice and doctors can practice stitching on this and have it move like it's a living, breathing person. So pretty neat. Anyway, so basically there wasn't a whole lot to this. This is just the background paper. It was all like blocks of color with images, and then I just added a little bit of whatchamadoo hickeys there. Yeah, so that was 6 pages total that I got out of the kit. I can probably get 1 or 2 more. I just have to add in, like I say, some background paper because I don't have any full sheets left. But it was a super fun. Oh, and I did add, these are American Crafts, some foam and some puffy. But it was a fun fun month, and some just, I kind of like when challenges give everyone a bit of breath, you know, like you can take it different ways. And if you go to the Facebook page, you can see all the different ways that people use the same kit and the same prompts. So definitely, they'd asked if we were interested, like if anybody would be interested in doing it again. I for sure would. There's also a card kit that they did, and it was $49 a market. Can't remember which one it was now, but I would consider doing the card kit as well, because I just never do cards. I need somebody to say, hey, do this card, and I'll do a card, but I just never really get around to it. So I think it would be a good poke to get. Anyway, that was it. I'll put any of the links below for the video where I showed the papers and such, and then I'll include links to the store and to the Facebook group. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.